Hello and welcome, Spinal Hygiene Doctors, the rescheduled coaching class from this Wednesday. I want to thank you all for bearing with me and allowing me to reschedule that. This has been a rough week for me. I was under the weather, and I learned a very, very valuable lesson, and that is you always have number one and your body number one, or you won't be able to do anything. Like I really, we teach that. I teach that to my patients, but you see it whenever you get, stressed out, you don't get enough sleep, or like it just so happened I was working really hard, working late, getting, a little bit stressed out. And then that weekend was the twins, Jason, Jaden, my little boys. It was then we had cupcakes and ice cream, and of course I indulged and I had all that sugar. And what did that do to my immune system? Boom! And so of course I came down with a cold from hell. I don't know if it was the flu or if it was just a horrible, horrible cold. You can probably still hear a little nasally, in my speak right now. But this week I was beyond having a cold to just the body just felt like horrible, and I had to tough it out because look, I truly believe is a tough job. A lot of the gurus out there, a lot of the people who are basic something will tell you, oh, it's it's a piece of cake, do this and you don't have to put in any work and you're going to get all these new patients, and then all these new patients are going to sign up and then they're going to give you all this money, and that they're probably trying to sell you something, because chiropractic is not an easy job. Now, it's a great job. It's a great profession. It's a great mission to be on. Easy one. My brother, I always give this analogy, but my brother he's a great guy, great electrician. He works for an electric company in New Mexico. And if he just wakes up on the wrong side of the bed, he uses a sick day. He doesn't go in, right? Or his job, he has this list of things that he does on his job duty, and it's just not that hard. I'm sorry, but it's just not that hard. But you know what? I wouldn't trade it for $1 million, because he's not on a mission. And he goes to work every day, 8 to 5, and then goes home and hobbies at home, like hunting and fishing and all those things on the weekends. And that's great and fun. But from the 8 to 5 for him is boring. At least it's not boring for us. It's awesome to have this passion about something that we can have. So I definitely don't take that for granted. But it's those weeks that you just have to push through. And I did. I went to work. I adjusted. I even did a lunch and learn, feeling like just loud. We signed up greater than, I think, probably 75% of the room. And so I was there and I showed up and did it. And that's what you have to do day in and day out. That's why I have so much respect for the chiropractors out there who've been practicing for 20, 30 years. And they had to get up every day. They had to go to work every day. They had to get through the hard times, the good times, the fun times, but consistently putting in that work every day and every night. And I love that about that. So anytime I meet somebody who's been practicing over 20 years, I tell them, I have a deep respect for you. And that's where I want to be too someday. And I've got 10 down, and I'm going to practice for about 30 more, I think. So 37, so 67. Oh, I'm going to practice for 50 more years, man. I'm going to be 87 before I retire. 50 years. So I'm going to be 60 years in practice. How crazy would that be? Heck yeah. All right. Anyway, but no, the first lesson, I guess, for this coaching program, for this call, is you got to take care of your body. And it just reiterated with me that if I don't take care of my body, I don't have enough energy to do anything or motivation. And I have a lot to do. I have a big mission. So number one, we take care of the body. All right. So number two, the spinal hygiene, all the spinal hygiene orders have went out. And if you are one of those, just keep an eye on your mailbox and your front door, because FedEx will be shipping it to you very soon. All the products are here. This is actually a yoga block that I had made because we do reverse posture imaging, and so I give my patients one of these in their care kit. So feel free to add. When you order these spinal hygiene kits, add to the kit if you'd like. And I add one of these. So if you'd like to add one of these, let me know. We can get you some. But these are really, really cool. And what I was going to do before we started the Facebook stuff, because today we're going to show you how to do ads on Facebook. I'm going to show you the funnel process. I had a lot of people asking me questions about. See if anybody, by the way, if you're watching live, just put comments below and I'll make sure that I get to them comments or questions, and we'll make sure that we cover them. Okay. I know it's Saturday, so you guys might want to be waiting and just stay on this, and that's totally fine too. But I just want to let you know that it's there. And so, by the way, I had some questions from people about, not how do you like make a Facebook ad, because I mean they'll walk you through that process, but what happens after somebody clicks on your ad or you're ready to call your office or something. And so what I do is we use a kind of a funnel process, and we make a landing page so the person will come in from the Facebook ad, and then once they click on the Facebook ad, they're taken to a landing page. The landing page is a video of me telling them to come to the dinner, because we do dinner workshop ads, we do neuropathy workshop, lunch and learn ads. We used to do a migraine, headache ad, but once they click from Facebook, they come to a landing page with a video of me that says, click below, register for the lunch and learn that's coming up this Wednesday at 12 o'clock or 11:30 a.m., whatever. I'll step by step. I'll share my screen. I'll show you the ads that we ran, and I'll also show you the landing page. Further than that, if you want me to send you the actual landing page template, just send me your email, and I can send you that through ClickFunnels, and you'll just have to click on that. It'll take you to ClickFunnels. They'll walk you through how to set up your free 14-day trial for ClickFunnels account if you want to set that up, if you don't already have it. If you do already have ClickFunnels, it'll just take you right into ClickFunnels. If you don't have ClickFunnels yet, go ahead and just click on the link that I send you. If your email, I'll send it to you, and just click on that link, check it out, do a 14-day trial, and then if you think you can do it, we'll go from there. All right. So we already jumped into the training here, and we've got a few people on. So again, if you have any questions, let me know. And it is a Saturday, so we may not get a whole lot today, but I will send out this replay as I always do, and it will be posted in the Facebook group. But the problem with the Facebook group is I won't be able to share my screen there. So if you see the link that's posted in the Facebook group, it'll take you to the archived video, okay? And then you'll be able to see my screen. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you my screen now as we're walking through what do we do, how do we set up a Facebook ad, how does that process work if we're trying to fill up our lunch and learns with Facebook ads and leads, okay? All right, should be seeing my screen now. Dinner workshop ad. Okay, guys, so now let me be transparent here and say that Chris Burfield, very good friend of mine, helped me set up this ad. By the way, if you're watching live on Facebook, click the link above, or click the link that I'll post later for the archive, and you can see my screen. Right now I'm sharing my screen on the actual live class page through Google Hangouts, okay? So you're seeing if you're watching from the Google Hangouts, seeing the actual ad that Chris Burfield helped me create. Now I'm gonna read this to you and show you this, but I'm also gonna ask you not to just copy this ad. Please change it up, mix it up, and make it your own, but don't just copy. I mean, this is his ad, really. And I've done that since. I've taken this ad, and the one I'm running now is a little bit different than this but I recommend that you actually go and find Chris Burfield and track him down and get his services. He's this whole process for you. Everything that we're talking about today, if you just search on Facebook, go up to the top of the search and put Chris Burfield, and then send him a message. Tell him you saw him here, and he'll help you set all this up. But anyway, so you're looking here, and then in this ad is a picture of me next to the restaurant that we used to use at our dinners. Tabor would like to buy you and a guest dinner at Gianna's Italian Kitchen in Tomball, Texas. Now, the top of the ad says, hey, I'm Dr. Tabor, and I'm buying dinner at Gianna's Italian Kitchen in Tomball, Texas for the first 40 people who RSVP. This is buying dinner for 40 people. You won't pay a dime. It's 100% on me. Click the link below to watch a short video of me explaining why I'm doing this in our community. Seats are filling up fast, so hurry. And at the very bottom, Dr. Tabor Smith is treating 40 people to a free dinner at Gianna's Italian Kitchen in Tomball, Texas. Click here to RSVP for dinner at Gianna's Italian Kitchen, right? All right, now, again, if you email me, drtabor@live.com or drtabor@spinalscreenings.com, I will send you this, but I'm just copy it word for word that you please make it your own and change it just like you would reference if you were writing a research paper. You would reference the encyclopedia, but you wouldn't copy it word for word. Fair enough? Okay. Excuse me. All right. Let me show you another ad. Excuse me. Let me show you another ad before I show you the landing page. Okay. Migraine ad that, again, Chris Burfield helped me use, and it worked really well. We don't use it anymore because Facebook kind of cracked down on the stuff, so it's real hard to use just like migraine headaches, this person, this testimonial stuff. They'll crack down on you. That's why we just do the workshops, because they're not stiff on you setting up a workshop or whatever. But let me read this ad to you. It says, people with migraines will be the first to tell you, well, first of all, in big red, this Houston, Texas doctor wants to share what he's found to be an underlying cause of most migraine headaches. Okay, so it's grabbing people's attention. Then the ad actually says, people with migraines will be the first to tell you that migraine headaches will make life come to a dead stop. Headaches will prevent people from living and enjoying family and friends. New research points to the brainstem as being the underlying cause of migraines for millions of people worldwide. Click below to see what this Houston, Texas doctor discovered. Okay, now this Houston, Texas doctor reveals an underlying cause of migraine headaches. Is this the major game changer? Click here to learn more. And then this would take them to a landing page where I did a video of me standing in front of an x-ray showing people's atlas angles and then correction and how their headaches got better after their correction. And like I said, this worked really well, but Facebook kind of cracked down on this. They won't let us do it anymore, so you probably would have a problem with that. But the dinners and the lunch and learns still work really well. So let me show you what a landing page looks like for our dinner first. Okay. So here's what you're looking at. This is a ClickFunnels landing page, and I will send you this landing page. I'll send you the template. All you have to do is make your own video and put it in there on Aweber or your own opt-in HTML opt-in form in there as well. Okay, so this is where after they click the dinner ad, they go to this landing page video that I made. And you'll see it if you want it. Just send me an email, drtabor@live.com or drtabor@spinalscreenings.com, and I will send you the template of this and the template of the – but I'm only your doctors, the ones that are Spinal Hygiene Doctor members only, and I ask you don't share it because other people, Chad Woolner helped me, Chris Burfield helped me, and that's why I ask you to just take it but make it your own. And just like you would treat a research paper where you wouldn't copy straight out of the encyclopedia, you would change it and make it your own, right? Okay, so basically it has a big headline here. It says dinner with the doc. It says, imagine if you could have more energy. Imagine if you could not live in pain. We'll teach you the secrets to a healthier life, and we'll even buy you dinner. All right. Here that says register my spot now, and if you click it, it pops up. They put their name, their email, and they have to enter their phone number too. That's because as soon as they opt in, my staff gets a notification. You can set that up in Aweber, which if you need Aweber, I'll send you a link. I can send you my affiliate link, which would be awesome if you don't have it yet. But yeah, so Aweber is what I use. You could use MailChimp, Constant Contact. There's a lot of different types of email softwares you use, and you need one. You need one for your practice anyway, okay? All right, so they have to put their phone number in there. So as soon as they opt in for this for this dinner, a notification is sent to my staff, and they try to call back as soon as they possibly can. Now, if it's like 1 a.m., they're not going to even see it or know it, so they're not going to call back till the next day. But if they see it, they just want to call back as soon as they can to confirm this person. So they get a phone call. They say, we see that you opted in. We see that you reserved your spot for the dinner. Thank you so much. Just wanted to let you know that you're confirmed for the dinner. And would you like me to reserve for you? So if you notice when they register here, there's no real button for like how many seats do you want. So that's why we call them as soon as we get their notification that they've opted in. And then that confirms them. So it's good to get a hold of them and confirm them. And then it also allows you to ask them if they want to bring more people, and they can, okay? And then you'll scroll down here. You can see that it says Monday is when the dinners are, 40 spots available, Dr. Tabor. It's at Rudy's Mexican Grill and Cantina. That's where we do it now. We switched from the Gianna's Italian Kitchen. And then it has, that's not really finished out, looks like. So I need to go in and finish my copy on that. No wonder. All right, but anyways, that is the landing page for the dinner with the doc. Now let me show you my landing page for the neuropathy lunch and learn that we do as well. Looks very similar. You can tell it says free lunch and learn workshop, Pure Life Family Wellness presents what is neuropathy and how you can get relief. We'll take a deep dive into what neuropathy is and share some of the techniques we have used to get hundreds of people just like you relief they're looking for. And then it has another video of me again, shooting a video, inviting them to the lunch and learn. And then the same type of stuff down here at the bottom. Let me refresh this because I think I fixed that. Yeah, there we go. And then it has stuff down here at the bottom that is basically just copy, but we want to get them to click on one of these buttons, and that asks them for their name, their email, and their phone number. And again, as soon as they register, if they register for our lunch and learn, then we are calling them as soon as possible, confirming them for that lunch and learn. And so it's that easy. Now this has a cool little pop-up page because you'll notice if I didn't click close out the page, this pops up anyway, and so then it grabs even more. That's a really cool thing that ClickFunnels has. And like I said, if you want these templates from ClickFunnels, I can send them to you. I've actually never sent templates of landing pages to anybody, so I'll have to figure out how to know it can be done. And all I need from you is just the email that you want them, because I'm not going to send them to everybody if they don't want them. drtabor@live.com or drtabor@spinalscreenings.com. Okay. Right, and those are the ads. Again, I ask you not to copy word for word. Please make those your own. I'm going to stop sharing my screen here. Now, that is basically the funnel, doing dinners and doing your own lunch and learns. Now, I know inside the members area, I teach you how to get set up lunch and learns at businesses. And that's great. You should keep trying to set up lunch and learns at businesses. But we talked in action, or implementation. That's what you got to do. So you need to be trying to set up lunch and learns all the time. Number one, inside of other businesses, so you can get into their employees and get their employees there easier. Number two, setting up we do the neuropathy lunch and learn, and we might do more symptom-based lunch and learns. I have noticed it's easier to get leads if you have a specific niche like neuropathy. We could do a migraine lunch and learn. We could do a, back, I guess. We could do a failed surgery, post-back surgery lunch and learn. I don't know. There's probably a lot of different options you can do there. I like doing neuropathy. It's a passion of mine because my mom had horrible neuropathy. It was not fun. She was in pain all the time. She was diabetic. She was renal failure. She went dialysis. She didn't take care of herself. Her neuropathy turned into Charcot joint. If you know what Charcot joint is, it's not pretty. The bones began to deteriorate. She had to go in a wheelchair. She passed away. She died at the age of a heart attack. So I've seen what happens when you have neuropathy. Nobody comes to help you. You have diabetes. Nobody comes to help you. You're getting medications from system, from your medical doctor, and your medications are not helping anything up and maybe blocking a little bit of pain from getting to your brain. That's it. And this snowball effect just happens. You get worse and worse and worse and worse and worse until you can't get out of this hole that's been dug for you. And so I hope early by doing these neuropathy workshops, because if they have neuropathy, I promise you they have subluxation. I promise you. I've never seen one person with neuropathy that doesn't have. Ridiculous. And I guarantee the medical system's not addressing their subluxation. And then on top of that, the medical system's not addressing their lifestyle factors, which probably got them into that first place. Now, there are some neuropathies that are caused from chemo, but again, if you have cancer, I guarantee you have subluxation. Patient that didn't have subluxation. And then, if you have a neuropathy based on something else, it's usually irritation or pressure on a nerve, which is what I correct in my office anyway. So why would I not mark it to a neuropathy? Even though I know I'm not symptom-based, I understand that the power of the body made the body. I'm not treating symptoms, but they don't know that. They don't understand that yet, and that is part of that we bring to that. Number one is to build awareness. I know we're not talking about coaching neuropathy workshops here, but people don't even know what neuropathy is. So number one, I teach them what it is. Number two, I teach them that the body's just not functioning. That's what's happening. You don't need this, pill that covers up the pain. We need to figure out why your body's not functioning properly. And number three, we need to address the problem, the cause that's keeping their body from not functioning properly, which the pill does not do, right? So that's one thing I was going to cover in today's training that I'm not. I'm actually going to make a special video for all you guys, is how to present the spinal hygiene kit. So we just shipped out this week boxes full of spinal hygiene kits. Each box holds about 10. And if you want more information on where to get those spinal hygiene kits or products, go to spinalhygienemovement.com/products. That's plural with an S on the end. spinalhygienemovement.com/products. And so these types of products, which I'll show you in the video, I'll show you maybe on next week's call, I'll go over how do you present the care kit on day 3. So that's what we do in our office, DAM. Day 2 is the doctor's report, or report of findings and financials. And then day 3 for the new patient, there is the first day they start their care plan, the first visit there. That's where we're going to go over the dinner. We're going to go over scheduling them for the dinner, trying to set up lunch and learns in their place of business, and giving them their spinal hygiene kits. So I'll make a video on how to present the spinal hygiene kit to the patient. It should not take you more than 5 minutes. It's a piece of cake. It should not, and you, the doc, don't even have to do it. You can have a front desk person do it like we do. But it literally is just showing them the exercises. They're so easy. They're so fast. There's instruction sheets there. There's a website they can go to. And so it takes almost no work for you and your staff in your care plans. And it also builds retention in your office because it teaches people about lifetime spinal health and lifetime spinal care. So I've noticed that these videos get watched more when they're shorter. So we're going to do some short, power-packed coaching weeks. But remember, we started out with only 6 weeks of, like when you started this program, we said we're going to do 6 weeks, and then we're going to do every other month or something like that. Now I changed that. We're going to go over a training topic. If you have any questions, email them, drtabor@live.com or drtabor@spinalscreenings.com. Every Wednesday, we're going to go over some information. We'll hit it back again this Wednesday. I'll send it out. We'll also be live on our Doctors Only, Doctors Club. And then I think we're going to have a big webinar coming up this Wednesday night or Thursday night as well. I'll send out more information about that. I appreciate you sharing it. And then if you have any questions about anything, let me know. I'm so pumped and excited for all the spinal hygiene products, and I think it's going to really help your practices. And if you need anything or have any questions, let me know. All right? I'll talk to you guys on the next one, and let me know if you need any help with Facebook ads, setting those things up. I don't know how to do them greatly, but I know who I can send you to get help. Sean Andrews, he's actually part of this Doctors Club. He helps me out writing these, any of his, because I just had real easy access to Burfield's. But Sean Andrews is great, and look him up, and he can help you get set up doing Facebook ads, and he can make these landing pages and do everything for you there. Or Chris Burfield, he can do that as well. but those are the people that I use, and you can do it on your own. And if you have time, if you don't have time, hire someone who can help you do it. All right. We'll talk soon. Have a great one.